Welcome back to the Gaming Dork Corner, your favorite female channel focused on all video game lore and facts. Today, I'm here to solve the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 motion picture by looking at the newly released teaser. Jason Blumhouse cannot keep his scary secrets from me. Before we begin, remember to like and subscribe and ring that bell so you won't miss my latest theory on why Mario Brother could have stopped the Hindenburg disaster. Hold on to your popped corn bucket and let us jump through that window and right into the movie. The teaser trailer opens on a shot of a poster with the message, "Get ready to rock." A curious call to action since the character most associated with rock, Boulder Toy Bonnie, has been dead since 2008. This may very well hint at the resurrection of a fan favorite on the big screen. But the poster hides another clue. It says Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place, which last time we saw it was buried far below the soil. Perhaps Funhouse is taking us deeper than the series has ever gone to the center of the earth. Truly a brave and bold direction for this moving picture. The next scene shows us a skeleton on the ground with a glowing evil eye. A skeleton utmost foul in the FNaF 2 movie? They were not lying when they promised us a scarier sequel. The pose this sickening skeleton is in is also very reminiscent of the 1941 motion picture masterpiece Citizen Kane. I predict this to really be the Citizen Kane of mascot horror. The Fredbear movie house whizzes by and we're taken to a festival. A wheel spins with Foxy, Bonnie, the Cookie, and Freddy on it. Seeing the four brothers united like this is very nostalgic. This is literally my childhood. Mike's adopted daughter looks up at the big bear. This is most definitely a flashback, since Mikette Jr. drowned in the ball pit of the previous movie. The puddle she runs over being a callback to the dark scene from the first film. Text tells us that we can expect FNaF 2 to be out this December, a subtle nod to the winter setting of Citizen Kane. Bravo, Kaufman. Mike finds a note taped to a door. Someone has gone to fix their friends, it says, but do note the paper is yellow. By this point, we all know the motif of yellow means the yellow woman is here. And the very next scene has Vanessa tell Mike that they're out there. I do believe she's referring to the aforementioned Friends of the Yellow Woman, as seen in the FNaF novel trilogy's first book, The Silver Guys. Tracking down these Silver Guys may be the true story of this film. Toy Bonnie is being a creep. Toy Bonnie is being a weirdo. What the hell is he doing here? Mike is wearing his iconic look of mild concern, but if we peek behind him, there is a ladder. Where may this ladder lead? This clever suspenseful mystery of what may be above is reminiscent of the famous Rosebud mystery in Citizen Kane. Birdman has done it again. This hand presses a mysterious button. A yellow light goes off. No doubt the Yellow Woman button from FNaF 4. This must be a part of the Yellow Woman scheme. But for what purpose? What is she planning? A surprise cameo is revealed. Newman from Seinfeld is in this movie in the role of Principal Creepy. A franchise famous foe being portrayed by an all-time great is why this movie will truly be the Citizen Kane of our time. A real gamer Easter egg here. This appears to be high score toy Chica. This movie is officially retro. Principal Creepy is taken away by a yellow hand. I must say, it seems like the Yellow Woman is up to no good in this movie. Mangel bursts through a window, breaking into someone's home in the middle of the night, a possible reference to the famous theory that Mangel was the one to kidnap little baby Bert in Midnight Motorist. Now that's a theory confirmed. Vanessa, Mike, and Mikette Jr. all look in shock. But how is Mikette back alive? Is there some witchcraft afoot? Abhorrent alchemy? Whatever it may be, it is bad juju. Toy Bonnie is seen wielding a screwdriver. What maintenance task will he get up to? Screwing drives, perchance? This man on the ground here is a wholesome Easter egg cameo. It's my dad! A twisted man stands at the end of this hallway. This could be a possible reference to the beloved FNaF novel trilogy and its second book, The Twisted Man. Adapting such a mature story to the films cements this as the Citizen Kane of our generation. We see Vanessa with her iconic gun ready to kill. She's aiming at Balloon Brother, but he fires back a blue laser at her. Did Rumhouse spoil a major character death once more? The Yellow Woman is picking up a dangerous dagger. A man gets pulled up into the ceiling and a woman cries cries out at the incoming Five Nights at Freddy's 2 logo. But the scene that stuck out to me is the interior of a car under attack. This right here has many scary implications. A car under attack really reminds me of the JFK assassination. After the logo, we see Toy Freddy out and about with a little kids at play Easter egg for us hardcore investigators. But focusing on Toy Freddy, Bounce House has already confirmed that the legend of cinema Christopher Walken is said to bring his expertise to the film as Toy Freddy. I can't wait for Mr. Walken's performance. But that's the end of the teaser, which leaves us with a few big mysteries to solve. How is Mike Jr. alive? What's the Yellow Woman's grand plan? And what is above that mysterious ladder? I think these are all tied together. Since this motion picture seems to be inspired by the original FNaF books, I think the big twist of the film is gonna be that Mike Jr. has been rebuilt as a robot, a reference to the third installment of the novel trilogy, The Fourth Citizen, which, of course, is a reference to the one and only Citizen Kane. In it, we learned that Charlotte, the stoic lesbian protagonist, was a robot made by her father. Notice how Charlotte and Mikette are quite similar names. Coincidence? I believe the Yellow Woman rebuilt Mikette Jr. with the help of her friends to enact her evil revenge on Mike, using the toys from FNaF 2 to kill all the people he loved and replacing his very own adopted daughter with an evil robot. But that leaves us with one final question. What does the ladder mean? I believe this may be a metaphor, a clever message that the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie is taking things to a whole new level, stepping up on the horror ladder. Orson Welles, director of Citizen Kane, would be proud. That's the whole movie solved. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is coming out exclusively in theaters on December 5th, so come back then, like the countless times before, and tell me just how right I was. But hey, that's just a theory. A game